Hello guys, привет. We are in Dubai Marina right now, exactly next to Marina Mall, next to yachts. So this is one of the favorite destination in Dubai. People from all over Dubai comes here for weekends and evenings to spend some time with friends and just for a walk. A lot of people like just jogging here, especially those ones who is staying in Dubai Marina. Sorry. Anyways, today I want to share with you information like from my personal experience. This blog is for those ones who want to start as a real estate agent in Dubai. As I told you earlier, I have like 9 years experience in real estate, almost 10 years already. So before start something in real estate career, you have to think that if you can allow to be a real estate agent. Usually in Dubai, might be not only in Dubai, but I'm working here, so I'm talking about Dubai. Everything is divided, like for boys and girls. So in Dubai, it's easier to work for girls as a real estate. And the answer is very simple. Most of the investors are guys, like boys, so it's just simpler to communicate. For example, like when I have a deal with someone, for me, I need to make like 40% more job to convince the client than some lady real estate agent. So yeah, this is the truth basically. Like so, if you're a lady, like this profession could open for you like good deals, potentially. First of all, you need to think if you can afford to be a real estate agent. Real estate doesn't mean that you will have easy money. It's a very hard job. If you have a family, if you're a guy and you have a family, I wouldn't recommend. You won't have a stable income. And even especially now when market is down and there is not so much business going on, it would be very difficult for you guys to feed your family. But however, if you decide to be a real estate agent, hopefully my advices will help you. Yeah, we are still in Marina. First of all, you need to find a real estate company to work with. There's a huge quantity of agencies in Dubai. So you just need to choose one of them. All these real estate agencies, 90% of them always hiring people. Answer why is very easy, because they don't need to pay you salary.
I forgot to tell you that sometimes real estate agencies, they're paying salaries, but in this case you will have different commission structure. So standard commission structure for between real estate agent and real estate agency, it's 50-50. If you're having salary, means you will get like less. You will have 25% and real estate will have 75% of total commission. So it's negotiable. But if you're getting salary, means we'll cut your commission, guys.
My opinion, the best criteria for a real estate agency that they should to pay you commission in full and in time. This is like the best criteria. Everything else which comes extra, it's like just a good bonuses for to a real estate agency, nothing else. When your real estate company is chosen, after that you have to go to RERA courses to have RERA certificate and later on Brokerage Id. You have to be registered broker with RERA to work on this market, according to RERA. There are ways to work without brokerage card here, but in this case you guys will not be protected. So for example, you work hard to make a deal happen, you close the deal, and your client always could keep your commission with him or with her. So to be protected, you should have Brokerage Id, because all the time you could be penalized to work without license. So yeah, to get Brokerage Id, you need to go for a RERA courses. RERA course will cost you like around 4,000 dirham, which usually paid by the company, but later on you will need to give this money from your commission to your company. Anyway, it depends on the company where you're working. It's not law. So on RERA courses you will get a lot of theory, like about proper paperwork, how to prepare a tenancy contract, like F forms and all this stuff about ethics. So basically you just need to go there and listen to the course. After that you will have exam, and after exam you will have certificate, and after that with this certificate your company can apply for a Brokerage Id. So you receive your Brokerage Id, now you need to start working, and the question is how to catch my client. And there are different ways of getting your client. The first one, your company has its own stock, so they will give you some property to rent or for sale. Oh, just one more thing. You have to choose your area where you want to work. So my advice to you guys, just to stick to one area. I know agents who are working only with one or two buildings even, and they know everything about the buildings. They know who is moving in, who is moving out, or what is in this building for sale, and it's very difficult to enter buildings like that with your clients, because I giving you 60% chance that this agent will steal your client from you because he's more experienced in this building. So anyways, choose your area, it will help you. To just try to work with one area and try to know as much information as possible about it. So area is chosen, you have a Brokerage Id, now you need to find your first client. So there are two ways to start. First way is just to catch your first client who is looking for a property, or to find your first landlord and list your property. So a question about chicken and egg, right? For me, personally, I found my landlord first, and only after that I found my client. The first deal which I closed was rentals. It was in a GLT. I rented 2-bedroom apartment over there. So I had a landlord, which was my friend, and she rented her apartment to one client. So this is how my first deal happened. Anyways, so the easiest way, if your real estate agency will give you property. If not, there are different ways of finding the landlord. I will not speak about illegal ones cold calling or mass email sending, basically spam. It's illegal in Dubai, by the way, to work like that. So the easiest option would be probably to call to. We have a different web portals, but the most famous ones it's like Property Finder, Dubizzle, Bayut, just property and just rentals, which is like one company, just property and just rentals. So on Dubizzle, when you go there, you can find the option as the owner. So from there you can find your first landlord and try to work with the property. Or like if you have a good location of your office somewhere in Dubai Marina, for example, where you can catch walk-in client. So also it could be an option for you guys. So especially right now when all landlords, not all, but most of the landlords are desperate. Right now we have a buyer's market. So landlords are calling by themselves and they're sending their properties by themselves. It's not like before that we were looking for the landlord. Right now landlords are looking for our help by themselves.
As addition to what I said about list of ways of getting your first client, I can add two more ways. One way is to set up connection with a security guard in a building, which is a not bad idea. It's always good to have someone in the building who could tell you like which apartment is going to be rented or which apartment is going to be sold. If some like security like could inform you as well if some like landlords looking for a new property. So if you will be able to set up good relationship with security, I will not tell you how. Try to be a friend with security because they're a key person to get access to the building, because sometimes they're like very naughty and they don't want to give you any access. So try to be friends with them and don't forget to smile to them. It's like smile, it's your weapon against security. When you're smiling, they cannot like resist. They cannot tell you, no, you cannot go there and like to show this property. And one more option. Most of the real estates a long time on the market and they have they own data of existing clients. I'm not talking about database from developer, I'm talking about like phone numbers of clients who rented property for them or who sold properties through them. So you just ask your real estate agency, they will give you this number, so you can start calling and get some landlord or potential client from there.